Bible verses about self-control. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 32. And beside this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to virtue knowledge, and to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience, and to patience godliness, and to godliness brotherly kindness, and to brotherly kindness charity. 2 Peter chapter 1, verses 5 to 7. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. Galatians chapter 5, verses 22 to 23. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. James chapter 1, verse 19. There hath no temptation taken you but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. Therefore let us not sleep, as do others, but let us watch and be sober. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 6. For the grace of God that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men, teaching us that, denying ungodliness and worldly lusts, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world. Titus chapter 2, verses 11 to 12. A fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man covereth shame. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 16. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Romans chapter 12, verse 2. But I keep under my body, and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 27. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 11. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 25. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. I made a covenant with mine eyes. Why then should I think upon a maid? Job chapter 31, verse 1. Look to yourselves, that we lose not those things which we have wrought, but that we receive a full reward. 2 John chapter 1, verse 8. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 27. Defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent, for a time that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinency. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 5.